How do you assess the quality of firearms? Well, what I usually do, and I recommend you do this as well, is to see the gun personally. Try holding it, and check if you are comfortable with its ergonomics and controls. And if possible, try running the gun on the range to see how it performs. But if none of these options are possible, I think the word of mouth of shooters should suffice. If you find such a method too unreliable, just go with those guns that are within the modest or semi-expensive or really expensive price range. More often than not, guns in those categories don't suck. So does this mean that affordable firearms are bad? No, not all. Take the following as an example. What's up, everyone? This is your boy Ted from Line 45. In this episode, I'm going to have a brief rundown of some cheap but truly awesome pistols. Before we get underway, please remember to hit the like and subscribe buttons. I know it is a chore, but these simple clicks help my channel immensely. Now, let's return to the video. Ruger Security 9. Ruger has a reputation for being a source of affordable yet great guns. I can recommend a number of pistols from this American brand, but for the sake of this video, I am going to present to you the Security 9. For starters, this is a compact, semi-auto 9mm that features a lightweight polymer construction. It is powered by an alloy mag that actually holds 10 or 15 rounds, which is damn too many for its size. And because it has an internal hammer, it's actually hidden on its slide. Racking and concealing the gun are quite easy. Currently, Ruger sells the base model Security 9 at an MSRP of $369, and it already comes with great niceties, such as a drift-adjustable rear sight, texture grip frame, and precision-machined aluminum chassis that includes full-length guide rails. On the range, this gun is surprisingly accurate. It's also easy to manipulate thanks to its front cocking serrations on the slide, which optimizes positive manipulation. For its price, the Security 9 is definitely a steal. Smith & Wesson SD40VE. The Smith & Wesson SD40VE is a good choice for budget-conscious shooters who are on the hunt for a cheap but performing duty-size pistol. Well, it isn't perfect, but for its price, it's something more than a salvage. Unlike most of the pistols I listed here, this one is chambered in 40 S&W, which is still a decent personal defense caliber. In fact, the SD on its name stands for self-defense, so there's that. Meanwhile, the VE stands for Value Edition, which is a label Smith & Wesson puts on its certain low-barrier products. In particular, the SD40VE was designed to become a cheaper alternative to the likes of Glock 22 and Glock 23. Hence, don't be surprised if it bears some similarities with those Glock pistols. This striker-fired semi-auto pistol has a double-action trigger, polymer frame, and stainless slide and barrel. It is also equipped with front and rear white dot sights that you can remove so that you can change them with aftermarket options in the foreseeable future. The aggressive texturing on its grip enables a comfortable and secure grip. I am also surprised that this gun, for its price point, has an accessory rail where you can put a variety of weapon accessories. Keep in mind that its trigger quality isn't superlative, it's not smooth, and it has a long pull. Nonetheless, there's no issue with its overall functionality. Reliability and accuracy are average as well. But hey, it works, so it's still a good pick overall. Taurus GX4 Toro. The Taurus GX4 Toro, or Taurus Optics Ready option, is also a viable candidate for a cheap but awesome pistol. You can get a new model of this gun for as low as $350, which is already a bargain. I know that Taurus doesn't have a perfect reputation in the gun community. In fact, I've even heard other people avoid any Taurus gun at all. Well, to be fair, some of those complaints have merits. But if there's one thing sure, Taurus got it right with the GX4 Toro. There's nothing spectacular or phenomenal about this pistol, except that it works the way you expect it to be. It's still designed for everyday carry and offers decent accuracy and reliability. Its optics platform rides smoothly into its slide and can fit a number of micro red dots available on the market, like Holosun HS507K, Shield RMSC, and Trijicon RMRCC. You can also run it using its iron sights, but based on my experience, it doesn't co-witness with Holosun red dots. Still, that's not a huge issue that should disappoint you. This striker-fired gun has a capacity of 11 rounds or 13 rounds and features a 3-inch barrel, polymer frame, and alloy steel slide. It also includes backstraps, which should give you the option to modify the amount of palm swell you can get. PSA Dagger. A gun like the PSA Dagger is hard to ignore. It's a bargain alternative to Glock 19 and is currently being sold for around $350, or even less. This 9mm pistol uses a PMag 15 magazine, but you can always feed it with a Glock 19 mag. It holds 15 rounds of 9mm on its mag, plus another roundup on the tube. It has a black polymer frame with a stainless steel slide with a Cerakote finish. Its 4.5-inch barrel is also constructed from stainless steel and has a DLC coating for added wear resistance. Furthermore, this barrel is threaded so you can slap a suppressor anytime. Its slide has a cut for RMR footprint optics and already has a cover plate included. Though this gun doesn't have a manual safety, it still has a striker block safety and a safety trigger. Speaking of its trigger, it has a pull weight of around 6 pounds, which isn't the lightest nor smoothest on the block, but hey, it works. Interestingly, many of the parts of the PSA Dagger are interchangeable with the Gen 3 and Gen 4 models of the Glock 19. However, no extra backstraps come along with the PSA Dagger, so there's no way you can modify its palm swell. It's just a good thing that the Dagger has a generous beaver tail that eliminates slide bites. Canik TP9SF Elite. Another affordable pistol you should check out is the Canik TP9SF Elite. I found new models of this gun being sold for around $450, which is not actually bad for the quality that it brings to the table. If you aren't hesitant to buy used models, you can actually get this gun for prices less than $400. Now, the TP9SF Elite is the same size as the Glock 19, so if you are looking for a Glock alternative, this could actually work. It can be a great concealed carry gun, though. It's a bit too big for an ankle or pocket carry. I highly suggest something like OWB or IWB carry. So, what's good about this compact gun? Well, it is a fantastic shooter in regards to how low its recoil is. It is also a high-capacity pistol, as it comes with 15 rounds, so its grip is a tad bit shorter than other Canik guns, as most of them have 17 rounds on their mags. Fortunately, the TP9SF Elite can fit other mags from the TP9 series. There's also an option to remove its backstraps and change it with a strap you are comfortable with. Meanwhile, there is no beaver tail on the gun, but its deep tang still enables a high and secure grip over the pistol. Beretta PXA1. If you check Beretta's website today, the starting price of the PXA1 is $499, which, in the grand scheme, is still affordable in my opinion. And the mere fact that you can get a Beretta gun for this price is something that you shouldn't miss out on. The PXA1 has inherited all the beloved qualities of the APX platform. Basically, it is ergonomic, reliable, and offers a solid accuracy. It also has integrated a myriad of military-inspired features, such as its crisp trigger that offers clean breaks, light pulls, and short resets. If you want a fast-shooting 9mm pistol, this is it. At the same time, the PXA1 boasts an optic-ready slide, and this slide even has aggressive serrations that allow easy racking and press checks, regardless of the condition. It's also worth noting that the slide was treated with Aquatech shield coating for added corrosion resistance. Plus, the tritium front sights and black serrated rear sights can work in lieu of red dots in giving clear sight pictures. This Beretta gun has ambidextrous controls, thus enabling operators to configure its slide and magazine release to their ideal setup. It also arrives with 3 integrated backstraps for enhanced modularity. With these backstraps, you can streamline the bore axis, recoil control, and the overall feel while you are firing the gun. By the way, its capacity is 17 rounds. Thanks for watching. If you want to see more gun videos like this, just click the subscribe button and notification bell. Take care and stay safe.